Hi everyone, I thought I'd do another sketchbook tour of one of my old sketchbooks that I dug out to see where I was about 13-ish years ago when I got back into sketching, but since then it's been a struggle to be consistent with it, so yeah, so see how far I've come and where I was back then. So let's get into it. So straight away, cartoon, Shaggy. Very basic. Didn't really do any colouring or anything. I updated it as well there. Next one, more cartoons. Shrek, Remy from Ratatouille. Pretty good. I was like, this is back then. I was really into drawing my cartoons before I got really into doing portraits. So you'll find a lot of cartoons. Eliza, Tommy, Kermit. That's a very basic one. Is it Helda? No, I can't remember her name. Is it Hey Arnold? I think that's from. Can't remember her name. Daffy. That's Boo from Monsters Inc. Simpsons, Chief Wiggum. I can't remember who that's from. Obviously, I recognise it. I can't remember what cartoon it's from. So, if you know, let us know in the comments. Cartman. Then this one I decided to colour in this one, Ariel. And then Minion, Doug from Up. Another Mario, another colouring, sorry, not another Mario. I quite like this one. This one I sort of went over it in pen and then rubbed out the pencil. So yeah, that's probably the best Woody that I've drawn, because the last one I drew wasn't as good. There's a bit more detail in this one. Tasmania, George Jetson from the Jetsons, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, the dog from Jetson, I can't remember the dog's name, and Simpsons as Walt and Jesse. That's quite funny. Cogsworth, is it Cogsworth? Yeah, I think it's Cogsworth. Old Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie. This is just some doodles. Not much there. Pongo. Dexter's Laboratory. That's one of my favourite cartoons growing up as a kid. On Cartoon Network. SpongeBob. I started doing Buzz Lightyear and I was going to do more, but then I stopped and I gave up. And then the Alien from Story Story. I don't know why I stopped doing it on this page. I just sort of stopped for some reason. Beavers and Butthead. I think, is it Beavers and Butthead? Or definitely a beaver. I can't remember. I can't remember. Let us know if you remember. Little doodles of eyes there. Dr. Seuss. A little quote there. Some other noses that I was just practicing. Trying to do some anatomy, bones things, but then I didn't really go into it more. Muttley from my Wacky Races, another great cartoon I used to love as a kid. Stewie, that's a good one. Just a random cartoon drawing that I found on Google Images. Squidward, that's quite good. Another Minion. I can't think who that's meant to be, but it's not very good. Didn't really put much effort into that one. Another Buzz Lightyear, a bit more detail this one, with the helmet, stuff like that. I was actually quite proud of that because there's a lot going on. When I draw human people, I tend to just draw the face, but I try now and again. I try and have a go at drawing the body and that and etc. Because I just find drawing the body very intimidating. I know I need to push myself to go back to doing more of that. Tinkerbell. Another just eye there, a little bit close up detail. Got Jessie, not as good in the face and that, but yeah, it's all right. Debbie, is it Debbie from Wild Thornsberries? Wild Thornsberries. These are just some random cartoons from a book, drawing book that I had. Again, it's not very good, the eyes and nose are sort of alright, but I just didn't really messed up on the whole structure of the face. Tried to do a side profile. I think this was one of the first times I ever tried doing a side profile, so it's not too bad for first attempt, but yeah, it's not really quite there. Again, this one here, another sort of like look, but then I didn't follow it through and I lost interest. Buzz Lightyear, again, bit more detail in this, again, got the whole body in, so yeah, done quite a good, I feel like I've done quite a good job there. And then, I can't think where that's from. And then I tried to do like a Pixar thing, but then I'd sort of done the Pixar too big and couldn't really fit much on there, so yeah, I wasn't very good at like getting the proportions right, because ideally that Pixar could be a bit smaller so I could draw other more Pixar characters around it. That was my plan anyway, but I'd done the Pixar too big and I only done 3 characters. Sebastian, Sally, Slinky, is it Darwin? Wild Thornsberries again. Sort of messed up on the air a bit there. And then the dad, can't remember the dad's name. And this is Ellie from The Last of Us that I attempted to do. But let me know if you think I've captured her likeness, but I know it's not very good. Yes. And then Simba. Ellie again, but side profile, and Joel again, it's kind of like this, but not very good. I've gone right too far out here. The eyes are too close together. Yeah, and obviously that's one of my struggles, is also trying to draw men. I find drawing girls, women, much easier for some reason. I don't know whether it's because I'm a bloke, and I'm attracted to women. I don't know if that's the reason, but yeah, I just find it more pleasing to draw the female. I do what I want to keep. I have gotten a little bit better at drawing men, but still nowhere near as I've gotten better at drawing females. Just drawing an old tree with no leaves. Tried to do it again. I don't know where this was from, but I wherever I was, I tried to do a bit of landscaping and didn't really go very far. Elephant, random doodles there. More random doodles, not really much. Doodles, eye doodles, some sort of birds. Again, shit, I know. This is like a friend, an old friend of mine. Back in the day, tried to draw her, but yeah, sort of went off a bit here with the cheek, Yeah, that was a sort of like practicing and copied that out of a book. And some more doodlings there. Tried to do some jugs and items from like around the house. Another eye, little cartoon pencil. I basically just traced my phone and then just did a little funny thing. That's essentially what I did there. Some more interesting eyes and details and that, and that's the last page there. And that was my second sketchbook. That was so yeah. So not most of it's cartoons. I got really into my cartoons back then, but then I tried to get more into drawing people, and yeah, over the years I've struggled with consistency. I've got many more old sketchbooks that I've done over the years, but I'm trying to sort of remain consistent and keep up with it like weekly or daily, because I think I just get intimidated, and when I see other people's work on like Instagram, that I get intimidated, and I think, oh, wish I could confidently draw like that they do. I know I shouldn't do that, but yeah, but that's but that's my second sketchbook. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. And yeah, I want to share more, and hopefully I wouldn't mind doing some live sketches on here when I get the confidence. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks, bye.